Elwirfy, and today I wanted to make kind of a hopefully inspirational video, hopefully a motivational video. I know we talk about a lot of negative things on the channel when it comes to our discussions, but now that I'll admit I'm kind of at a point where I feel like I can just relax and kind of do my own thing, I really want to get back into the root of why I do YouTube, and part of the reason I do it is to entertain you guys, but also part of it is to make other people feel better about themselves and to promote, positivity in general. And I realized that in my long and arduous quest to become monetized on the platform, which again I'm very grateful for, I realized that I don't think in my previous thank you video I really understood the scope and the level of the achievement that this channel has seen, thanks to every single person who's been watching. And I really wanted to give back to the community that we've built here, as well as other communities. So first off, I want to point out, if you are a content creator or you're someone who is getting into content creation and you haven't reached monetization yet, I still think you should go for it. 100%, I think every single person should try their absolute best to achieve whatever level of success they want to set for themselves. Maybe not everyone wants to be monetized, and that's okay. People make YouTube videos just for fun, not to be popular, not to be rich. That's okay. Hell, I don't even make videos expecting to be rich. I'm just, trying to entertain people, and it'd be cool if I could, help take care of some bills for my family. That's kind of the main motivator, right? But I want to show off some statistics with you guys, just so I think you guys can kind of understand the scope of things. Now, if you guys are worried about my sources, just know I'm just using the first result that comes up from Google. You're welcome to fact check the sources of these, and I'm sure these things change all the time, especially since we're in a new year. In 2024, there aren't a lot of articles about this year's statistics because we're in a new year. So I'll be going off of the most recent data that Google could come up with. But firstly, I want to point out that YouTube hasn't actually been around for that long. Like, it's been around long enough that people are now starting to leave YouTube and retire. But it's important to remember that there's still a lot of room for growth. YouTube is like the platform to be on. And I figured I want you guys to truly understand the scope of what it means to be a content creator. And for those who feel like maybe no one would want to watch you guys, there's never like a bad time to make a YouTube channel if you haven't done it already, or if you have a YouTube channel, there's no better time to work at it and try and make it grow into a community that you want to see for yourself. So let me get into it. So here's Google. Hello. So the first thing I looked up was how many YouTube videos are there? Because I was just curious. It's late at night when I'm recording this, and I was kind of like getting recommended all kinds of different stuff. I've noticed I'm actually getting recommended a lot of like small YouTube channels recently, and that's really, really cool. I'm really glad actually that I'm being recommended those, because small YouTube channels, in my opinion, are the backbone of YouTube, because without small YouTube channels, you wouldn't be able to see large YouTube channels that get a lot of subscribers. Because remember, in order to subscribe on YouTube, you need to have a YouTube channel. So everyone who has those subscribers out there, and I understand you can subscribe to more than one person, but everyone who has a subscriber came from another person who one day sat down and made a YouTube channel, even if it was for no other reason than to subscribe to someone else. That's crazy. And as of right now, according to the most recent data that Google could come up with, there are over 800 million YouTube videos, is what the current estimates are, which and this one, Niche Pursuits, this source, claims that other sources will say there's more than 1 billion videos on YouTube. And the truth is, nobody really knows the exact amount, because there are so many videos uploaded every single day, every single minute, hour, and no one will ever see them all. And there's a lot of videos that will never be viewed by anybody, So that's another reason why I'm making this video, is because I just feel like I have to show my appreciation and gratitude to everybody who's been enjoying the content, who's been supportive, and that's why I'm making this video, I guess. Is the other thank you video was fine. I was in the moment, I was excited, but I wanted to make a mature, proper video for everyone. 800 million videos, that's a lot to take in. Remember, our channel only has 2,000, so we're not making a single dent in the amount of videos. But let's look at some other statistics that I think were really eye-opening. So according to this article, which is what I found on Google again, I was looking up some statistics about just how much, because I was trying to figure out how many YouTube channels there are. This talks about the website's billion. I'm not worried about that. But if you come down here to what I think is one of the most important things, and this is corresponded with some other data that we're going to get into, but YouTube statistics by channels, according to this website, says there's over 51 million YouTube channels. Now, obviously, we know that this is an underestimation because, in order to have channels like PewDiePie with 100 million subscribers, each one of those people, as far as I know, unless YouTube changed things, has to have a YouTube channel. So there's a lot more than estimates you'll find on Google, and I think that's important. In fact, this website even acknowledges that T-Series currently is the most subscribed channel. And look, they even have a list of the current top subscribed YouTube channels. So I want you guys to see what as small content creators, and this isn't to demotivate you, this is to point out these are just the top ones. And guys, I don't even know like what this is. I don't know what this is. Like there are some channels I've never heard of. I never watch. I don't even I don't know about them. Heck, I don't listen to this India thing, or even with the most popular channels on the internet, there's niches. There's people who don't watch this stuff. There's always a chance for you to create a nice little corner for yourself, for fans to watch and enjoy and share content with each other, have discussions in the comments, in the community tab. There's just so much potential out there for you guys, and I want you guys to feel inspired to go out there and make YouTube channels, because I'm so tired of getting recommended videos on YouTube where they all want to give advice on, ooh, should I start a YouTube channel? Oh, maybe I'm not feeling that confident about it. Like, I'm not saying, hey, I'm going to strong arm you into making YouTube videos. You don't have to, right? You don't have to. But if you want to make YouTube videos, I think you should just do it. And don't worry about the quality of it. When you're just starting out, you just do whatever you can. Make it on whatever subject you want, right? That's really important, that you just have fun and you enjoy yourself. And again, I'm not showing you these statistics to discourage you, but rather to inspire you. That look at how strong these people have become. I mean, Mr. Beast and PewDiePie here being the kind of solo YouTubers where it started out as just one person making a channel, have grown to immeasurable odds. And it's just crazy, And I went to Google and I looked up, how many YouTube channels have less than 1,000 subscribers? Because this is something I was really interested in, because I don't know how many of us there are. I mean, obviously I was checking for this specific key search because you need at least 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. So it's important to note that, again, according to this website, I don't know, Google thought it was the best one, and they were saying about 91.1% of all YouTube channels have under 1,000 subscribers. That means most of the channels on YouTube don't make any money for people. Most people aren't at a point where YouTube can be used as a support system. And I want to bring this number down, this statistic, because I think there's a lot of content creators who likely have very much so untapped potential. Remember, guys, it took me over 10 years to get to this point right now. And that's why I feel like I have to give back to you guys. Because if I don't, I feel like I'm not doing my due diligence. And especially after watching stuff like vidIQ where they like review channels, but it feels like their channel advice is always generic or always similar. I wanted to try and get a chance to do more specific kind of channel analysis to hopefully help people up. And I want to work with content creators and provide ideas, things to improve channels, things that I personally think, at least in my experience of failing over and over, to eventually, be fortunate enough to be in this position. I want to be able to give that back and help you guys out for those who are interested. So that's crazy though. 91% of all YouTube channels are under 1,000 subscribers. Let's go back to these statistics right here. All right. There are over 51, there's more, but there's at least over 51 million channels on YouTube right now that are like active, that like aren't like dead channels. and you're just one. So it can feel like, how's anyone supposed to find you? But I'm telling you, the people will come, because while there's might be 51 million YouTube channels, remember that in terms of people watching on YouTube, last time I looked at the statistics, it was about 2 billion. I'll admit I forgot to Google that statistic, so perhaps we will get into that if I feel like it, although it's not quite as relevant for this. I also wanted to look up how many YouTube channels are actually in the partner program, because just because you have 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean you have the same amount of watch hours. And what I found out is actually out of the 51 million channels on YouTube, only 38 million, I guess, are considered active, I guess, according to this site, I'll. And they're talking about, if monetization is the definition, only 2 million creators are signed up for the YouTube Partner Program. So we've already taken this huge well, and we've shrunken it down. And we're shrinking it down even more. So I wanted to figure out roughly what percentage of this 91% would be, and that comes out to about 4% of YouTube channels. If you look at, what was the math I did? Where if you look at, there's 2 million channels who are currently making the monetization out of the 51 million total. So you do 2, divided by, wait, can I go back? Yeah, 2 divided by 51. Yeah, that is what I was doing. That's how you get this percentage, which is insane. It's insane how small of a population it really is. And I think that we need to fix this. I think this is a fundamental problem, that a lot of content creators are doing really good work and they're just not getting the recognition for it. And again, I'm so incredibly honored and grateful for everything that we've done, everything we've accomplished. And while I am going to continue to make drama videos, I'm still going to make the normal stuff as things come up. I wanted to, I think, do my fair share and say, if you guys are small content creators and you're looking for advice, help, you just want an idea for a video, whatever you want, please leave a comment down below. I've made this kind of video in the past before, and people haven't really commented, but I think we're now at a point in the size of the channel where I think we can really get down to the nitty gritty. And I feel like you guys might actually start commenting and be seeking advice. And what I'll do, just to be clear about how this is going to work, if you comment that you want me to look at your channel or look at a video, whatever your request is, I'll just do it, and I'll get it published on my channel as soon as I can. Please understand that I have a rough work schedule, and a lot of my videos are pre-recorded. Like all my gaming stuff, I record in big batches. So if you guys, for whatever reason, don't see a video on your channel right away, please know there will be one coming. It just does take time, of course, because I want to do a good, proper analysis of the channels. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the way that I have done the analysis of the drama situations on the channel. And if you haven't, you can definitely go check those out. But it's that kind of analysis that I would be doing for your YouTube channel, if you want kind of a rough idea of how it would go. So, I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. This is a project I've always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to work on. And I encourage you, hey, even if maybe you don't want to start a YouTube channel, maybe you have a buddy who wants to make a YouTube channel, or you're having trouble getting inspired. I really think that it'd be good to share ideas in a good collaborative way as small content creators, because we always hear the same advice from big content creators, and that just sucks, because big content creators who claim to know everything, well, they're not passing T-Series, they're not passing Mr. Beast, they're not passing PewDiePie. Like, if these advice channels supposedly know everything about what there is to know about growing a YouTube channel, why don't they have more subscribers? Why aren't they more popular? It's suspicious, right? Now, obviously, this begs the question, why should any of you listen to me? I think that at the very least, in terms of community building and in terms of keeping you guys motivated to keep working hard at your craft, I mean, I would hope that my channel has been at least a good example of that grit and determination and working hard at something that, again, this has been my lifelong dream of becoming a YouTube content creator who is able to build a community of people, kind of all under the same banner. That really means a lot to me. And it's really, honestly, very, it really means a lot to me that to to have achieved this, thanks to the support of everyone. And I just want to do the same for all of you in the best way I can. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe this is a dumb video, and maybe none of you guys are going to comment. But every year I always kind of make a video like this because I always want to try and help people out and just give the best advice that I can. So if you want to know my experience from failing for over 10 years and only just now recently becoming successful, at least my definition of successful, of what I'm looking for at least, is just getting you guys monetized. I think that'd be huge. I think that'd be a really good step in the right direction. So yeah, leave your comments below. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you guys are inspired. If you haven't made a YouTube channel, go ahead and start one. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of genres it comes up with. I mean, just to be clear, I am a gaming channel. First and foremost, no matter what kind of discussions we have, this is a gaming channel that will never go away. I'm going to be doing that forever and ever. It's what I love. It's my passion. It means a lot to me. But if you want to make a YouTube channel about makeup or like vlogging or, I'm trying to think of stuff my wife watches. Like, she likes to watch cooking stuff. She really likes to watch, just all kinds of different things. I'd be more than happy to give advice about all of that because there's certain fundamental principles going into a YouTube channel that I think people really miss out on. And I'm going to try, and I've been watching a lot of videos giving advice on what to do for a YouTube channel. And I think that there's real potential to get a lot of growth out of getting advice from a small content creator. Because I think small content creator advice, to me at least, I would hope, feel more valuable and more personalized and impactful than a big channel giving out what works for their content. Because here's the truth, and this is something that actually, funny enough, some other content creators have said it, is that YouTube is always changing, and there's always going to be a new method or new trendy thing that might blow your channel up in a day. But it's being able to consistently put out work and put out effort and to make sure that your channel still is what you want to see for it. You don't want to make a channel just for the audience. You should also, I would hope, want to make a channel that is meaningful to you as well. And I want to do my best to help you guys out if I can, if that's something you want. So thank you all for watching. As always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.